Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Friday the 10th of February. But first, a quick recap on Thursday's performance. Extremely disappointing. A couple of the horses ran okay, but there wasn't enough carnage in front. There wasn't enough horses that underperformed for them to sneak a place. Gasham ran an okay race, but I think it figured to be about 7th, but that was about the best of it really. So let's get into Friday's selections. So I've had two bets. One bet at Southwell and one bet at Bangor. They are both the same kind of bet and both contain several horses. So the bets are 15 pence each way doubles and 5 pence each way trebles at Southwell, and the same each way doubles and trebles at Bangor. So let's start with horse racing selections for Southwell. So as I said, it's 15 pence each way doubles and 5 pence each way trebles. Each separate bet comes to £6, so £12 for the day. The first selections are in the 140 at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. Latin 5 ran much better than it looked last time. It faded late on, but it's dropped £2. It should not be far away again. And the Tron was finishing fast last time and ran an absolute cracker. There's no way these horses should be 20s and 33s. However, I have left the price because I think when I say it's a dire race, it is quite a competitive race because they're all rated pretty similar. Well, I don't mean pretty similar. They're all much of a muchness. There aren't particularly decent horses in this race. So I think if anything slightly either improves or runs above itself, it's got excuse me, every chance to make the place. And at these kind of prices, I can't really leave them out, or they definitely need including, should I say. So the next race is a 10 past 2, and that's at Southwell. 3 large prize horses again. Amazing Amaya ran a cracker last time. Mr. Ginger Ninja, I just can't take my eye off the trainer. I have to watch the trainer because it does have some horses pop up at big prices, let's put it that way. And Lancashire Life ran a much better race than it looked the time before last. On its, well, obviously its penultimate race. It's got first time headgear today. I think it's a visor. An inkling, or if they can eke a bit of improvement out of this horse, then once again it's got every chance of just snatching a place. And who knows, could be the winner. But once again, very tasty prices. And finally, the 20 past 4 race at Southwell. I've gone for 2 horses and I've taken the prices on both, and I'll explain why very shortly. So it's the 20 past 4 at Southwell, paying 4 places instead of 3. Well, last year, this race was split into 2 divisions. And the horse that won one of the divisions last year was Darby. And the horse that won the other division was back from Dubai. Well, now it's just one division, and both horses are included in this race. So we've got all the races to choose from, but for some reason, both trainers, Derek Shaw and Roy Bowring, have both decided to go for this race again. Extremely interesting. Only one can win, but you would have really have thought that, how'd you put it, both are trying to win the race, you'd have thought, wouldn't you? That's my opinion anyway. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, but definitely interesting that 2 horses that won both divisions, both running in the same race, both running in the same division of the corresponding race a year later. Very interesting. So, as I said, 5 pence each way trebles, the same horses. So let's get on to, I'll scroll down to the next bit. Sorry, let's go back. Sorry, the Bangor bet, a slightly different stake. 170, 230, 230. Sorry. So the Bangor bet comes to £6.38 or £6.40. So the 12 pence each way doubles, 5 pence each way trebles, and a 5 pence each way fourfolds. So £62.30. £6.38. So apologies for that. So total bet for the day is £12.38. So in the 220 at Bangor, paying 5 places instead of 3, I've gone for Conquered All of Europe. I really like this horse. Donald McCain had a double on this card last year. It does like a runner and a winner at Bangor, so I'm definitely keeping on the right side of Donald McCain tomorrow. The second selection is Barnabas Collins. He runs 2 in this race, but not Barnabas Collins. Donald McCain runs 2 in this race. Similar colours, or first and second colours. I do like the look of Barnabas Collins, and it is the outside of the 2 horses that are running in similar colours, or first and second colours. So I've gone for that horse. I've left the price because it's the second colours of the trainer. There's a good chance that it might drift slightly, but who knows. The third selection, well, I've gone for 3 selections. So in the 325 at Bangor, I've gone for Kankin, Donica, and Lovin' Jukebox. Lovin' Jukebox hasn't done a great deal over hurdles, but neither as many of the other horses, because a lot of them have either never ran before, only ever ran over National Flat, and the favourite had a wind operation last time. It's got a first-time tongue strap. It ran an awful race last time, and it's got a penalty for winning its only hurdle start. Well, its debut start. So lots of question marks about lots of the horses. So one of the horses I've gone for is Kankin. It is by far head and shoulders above everything in the race, barring the favourite. I'm not sure about the favourite, on National Hunt flat form. And it wasn't just a one-off, because it has achieved a rating of 110 on National Hunt flat twice. Well, I do like Alex Hales, and I do like the owner, Andrew Cohen. Is an out-and-out, well, I say it's out-and-out. He's had some real good jumping horses in the past. I'm not sure if Sunny Bay might be one of them. But the colours, blue with a white star, they're not quite that recognisable looking at them on here. But when you see them on race day, you will recognise the colours more. The second selection is Donica. It's got probably in the top 2 or 3 best hurdles form so far. It's about 12 to 1, but I think it could drift. What I don't like about it is the first time headgear. And then Lovin' Jukebox, it's one of Donald McCain's. He has got a more fancied horse. I believe it's called Waspy, but I am going for this horse for the value. It has ran twice over hurdles, both on slow ground. I've been looking at the breeding, and it's been proven to. You would expect the horse to handle a bit of cut, but there's a lot of speed in the pedigree, but also there's a lot of winning and winning form, and the horses, the sire and the dam and the dam sire, I think it is, have all performed decent-ish on. Well, don't get me wrong, some of them are top class, but they've all performed very well on quick ground. Well, this horse, it could be good ground tomorrow. This horse has gone from soft, good soft. It's currently good soft at Bangor, but it could be good. So it may well appreciate the quicker ground, and it's one of the very few horses, like I said before, with hurdle experience. So we'll see about that. Maybe they're just looking for that third run for the handicap, but it's interesting. So I'm going to keep on the right side of it, and I think it was 66s. So yeah, I will kick myself if it did happen to do something. So finally, the final 2 horses are Esme Shelby and My Granny Lily in the 435 at Bangor. After all these horses, look at the form. You can understand that I can't quite remember. I don't take notes. I think Esme Shelby may be another Donald McCain horse, but I was looking at the form, and both of them can run well and are fairly well treated in a race where a lot of the horses don't look well treated. They've ran to a handicap mark, and a lot of them have been regularly performing under it. So these 2 horses, although they occasionally have performed over the handicap mark, it's that bad a race where I think one of them could have a sneak. So I've included both of them, and I do like the look of them. But yeah, it's a poor race. But it's a race I like the look of, as in like a bit of an outsider. But obviously I've had to go for 2 because there's been darts over quite a few. So those are all the selections. I've probably not made it that clear, and it's probably one of the longest videos I've done for a while. So if you're here after 9 minutes 55, 56, 57, if you'll give me a like or a subscribe, or even give me a comment saying, yeah, I'm still here. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, come on, let's have some ammo for the weekend. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.